Hi, I'm Kevin Long from justmeans.com. I'm at the Biopolymers Symposium in Denver, Colorado. With me here is Eric Koester from Aperture. How you doing, Eric?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Good, good. Eric, tell us a little bit about your background. You're a lawyer, right?
I am. I'm a lawyer by training, but kind of before that a business guy, and always had a clean tech bent to me. So.
Okay. What sort of background work do you come from?
So I started out actually in kind of the medical space, but I had all along then I had a consulting business that really focused on clean technology and particularly clean plastics.
Okay.
And so that brought me through to the legal world, and I've kind of continued a passion to become part of my career. And so now I work with a number of companies that are in the bioplastics and clean plastic space.
Aperture, what is Aperture all about?
So Aperture is actually a medical software company. It's a startup kind of company, early stage, but really focused on marketing for technology companies.
Okay, marketing for technology companies. So how does that relate to you being at the Biopolymer Symposium?
Sure. Yeah. So I guess it's a little bit of a a tangled web, I suppose, that I've got here. But basically, kind of it's a passion more so than it is part of my job, and I'm really kind of have an emphasis on regulatory issues that affect these companies that I work with.
Are you speaking on that? Are you on a panel?
I am, yeah. My panel is on regulations, and one of the focuses really is on greenwashing, which is a key topic nowadays for most green companies.
Greenwashing? Nobody greenwashes.
I know, it's surprising, isn't it? Who would think? Who would think?
Right. So regulation and greenwashing, that sounds nice. How do you really regulate greenwashing, though?
Sure. Well, it's actually it's regulated now by the FTC. So the Federal Trade Commission is regulating it, and it's actually become one of their key things that they're monitoring. They just last week put out something called Green Guides, which is really a resource tool on their website, ftc.gov.
FTC put out the Green Guides.
They did. Yep.
So they're doing regulation by putting out guides.
They are, but they're also enforcing these decisions too. So they've actually sued 4 or 5 companies now that were making green claims that weren't valid. So compostability, recyclability, those claims now have to be backed up, or the FTC will come after you with fines.
Okay. Wow. You don't want the FTC
coming after you with fines. Right.
Stop greenwashing.
Exactly.
Attention, everyone! Stop greenwashing.
Yes. Yes.
So you're also an author.
I am, yeah. I know. I have a book that's coming out next month called The Green Entrepreneur Handbook.
The Green Entrepreneur Handbook.
Yep. It's really targeted right at kind of folks that are thinking about the green space. So it's a tool set from thinking about your idea all the way to funding it and IP and selling the business. So it's kind of soup to nuts guide really out there for folks.
So the process all the way through.
Yep. It's really designed for someone who's either someone who's brand new to the industry or someone who's transitioning in the industry. And the idea is to give all the resources in one place, and you can kind of pick and choose what you need, but help you along the way.
The name of that book again?
It's called Green Entrepreneur Handbook.
You want to tell the Just Means community where they can find that?
Sure. You can find it on my website at greentrepreneur.org, or you can find it on Amazon under Green Entrepreneur Handbook.
That's great. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
This is Kevin Long from justmeans.com.